Oh yeah. Well, hello, how are you all doing? Det er 5. april 2020, it's April 5th, 2020, and as well, we have all this COVID-19 coronavirus thing going on, and it's I've been fine, my family's been fine, everyone I know has been fine. I don't know anybody who has lost their job and stuff, and obviously I don't know anybody who is sick, so if you're watching this, you're affected somehow. First of all, my condolences, and I'm sorry for your loss and your job loss as well. It's been a while since I've done wild camping. This is the best quarantine there is. Now I'm just about 20 kilometers off the coast of Oslofjord, and came to the parking lot. Lots of people, but I know that they're following most of the time the trails. So it's quite easy here in Norway to get pretty isolated. So I'm not very far away from my car, but just 20-minute hike. I don't really feel like going too far off in these times in case something would happen to my family. So special times. It kind of feels different to be out now. But I've been in quarantine for the past weeks with my family. We've been fine, but I just needed to get out, and as it is right now in Norway, it's kind of declining a bit here compared to many other countries. We've been lucky here, as it looks like right now. But things can change if you watch this tomorrow, next week, or a month or 6 months or a year or 10 years from now, and then you can probably tell me how it went. So, but anyway, I'm back out. It's springtime. Usually there would be some snow here. It's been very scarce with snow this winter, and I've been pretty busy with work and the whole corona thing. Things have changed. So who knows about the future, right? But anyway, I'm glad to be out. This is an overnighter, and I plan to pretty much stay here, as you can see. Let's see, between that tree and I guess over there I'm gonna have a line. I was actually thinking about an A-frame, but since the wind is coming from I guess it's from southeast, I need an angle and protect myself from the wind, and I'm gonna have a fire pit here. It's a bit close to the trees, but I believe I will just have a small fire tonight. It's been dry lately, but last night it rained quite good, so I'm not too worried about having a fire, but when it's sun and wind like this, it's definitely drying up so fast again. So I'm gonna have a careful fire. Already cleaned some dead branches of that tree, and I'd rather not cut off healthy branches. But okay, I'm gonna set up the tarp, and I'm gonna have some firewood, and I'll show you the result then. So I'm glad to be out again, and I'm glad you're watching. It's really good to be out there and doing something totally different, and this is the best way to get off the corona virus thing, and I haven't felt anything, and if I would feel something, then I'm in my throat or anything, I would just leave all my stuff and drive home. So, but I have cell phone reception here, and yeah, so snakkes senere. Speak to you later. Well, it takes a bit longer to set up a tarp than people might think if you haven't tried it. The ones of you who have done it before know what I'm talking about. You know, even though I do like this, still spend a lot of time to, it gets like a rat nest, I think you call it, even though I try to make a system. Just twirls, krøller seg inne, just twirls around all the time. So I saw this, the wind just started to howl through here, so it's going to be a great shelter from the wind, and it's going to be colder this evening. I think I have about I think I have about 3 hours of daylight, so there's no stress at all. But this rope mess here, I'm a very patient guy, but this is it makes me an impatient. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just setting up here, and in my tarp I have a tarp bag there. I actually put a ground sheet, so now I have 2 ground sheets. That's good, because the ground is a bit wet, and in the evening it might get cold, so I have doubled up with ground sheet. And in the springtime there isn't much bugs out yet, but soon it will be impossible to be out there when all the bugs wake up. So see a few ants here and there, but nothing to worry about. And one thing I worry about in Norwegian woods, like ulv eller bjørn, it's not wolves or bear, it's ticks. I've been bitten once by a tick, and I got the borreliose. I'm not sure what it is in English, borreliose maybe. So that's why I do this with my, I put my sock over my pants. So yeah, so it says work socks. I'm not at work, but those are long socks, so I can put them on my pants to protect myself from ticks. I'm not sure if there are any ticks out there, but they sure are closer to the coast, and we're not that far away. So okay, I'm trying to set up my tarp, and I'm gonna get some firewood. I have some sticks here. See some dead stuff around. It's not only pine here, which is good. There is some birch, and I try to get some of that firewood. So anyway, so I cleared out the ground a bit. I'm gonna lay some rocks around because I don't want to a bit close to the trees here, but I think it will be fine if I have a small fire. Okay. Cut. Kind of looks like the top is all dead. The bottom kind of looks like it's still alive. So I'm just gonna saw this log up, and I think I have enough firewood for tonight. There's a couple of hours left of daylight, so it's all good so far. Try this if you come to Norway. Well, just put on some wool layers. The mosquitoes are out, there's a few of them. Brave mosquitoes. It's gonna get cold tonight, so I guess it's the first stupid mosquitoes of the season. So, well, I think I have enough firewood. It's gonna get dark in give or less in an hour. If you ever go wild camping, it's a lot of work, but it's fun, and it's worth it when you finally sit down and enjoy. Öl. Skål. Oh. You know, it's for me. It's always the very first taste, the very first slurk, first zip. Ooh. I'm not going to start the fire until dark, I guess. So I have 3 bears with me, and yeah, that's about it. And no, sorry, I have 4 bears with me. Uh, that's enough. And I'm gonna let the fire when it's getting slightly darker, and it's gonna be an easy meal today. Nothing fancy. Yeah. Just gonna sit and relax and enjoy it. It's påske now. Påske is Easter, and my wife and son 3 weeks ago they came back from Spain, so they have been in quarantine. I couldn't go with them because I couldn't get time off work. You don't know what I do for a living, so you know what? I couldn't get time off. Oh, I'm kind of stuck with the vacation I get. Make a guess. What's my job? Maybe I'll tell you, maybe I won't. But if someone gets it right, I'll get. If someone gets it right, the first comment that gets it right, you know, if you make a guess, don't make 5 suggestions. Just make one, and the one who makes a right guess, I'll give you a shout out. That's what I'll do. I'll give you a shout out in my next video, which will probably be on a canoe trip. So, yeah, feel free, make a guess. What's my job? You know, I'm a introvert person, but that hasn't stopped me from doing that kind of job. So, yeah, feel free, make a guess. It's been a few hours of work, you know. If you ever go out while camping, it is work, but it's fun. You know, you use your body all the time. You try to, you know, the more experience you get doing this, you kind of know the drill, so to speak. And I'm sure you guys who wild camp yourself know what I'm talking about. If you haven't wild camped, try it. I don't recommend a tarp in summertime because of the bugs. That's the season I use tents, and because you get protection from mosquitoes. So once again, I'm a bit surprised the mosquitoes are this early. There's very few of them, and it's gonna be, as I said, quite cold tonight. So, and obviously the bonfire will chase them. and it's gonna get chilly tonight, quite chilly. It is getting chillier, I can feel it. I'm glad I changed layers. I haven't changed to wool layers beneath there, but I think I'll do that soon. So I'm just gonna sit here and relax and enjoy my beer, my öl. Skål to all the people working for us, the health service, and everyone involved with it. Fantastic job. You are the true superheroes. Tonje, takk. A friend of ours knit this to me. Det er varm, det hjelper. It's warm, it's helping. Hakkespett, woodpecker. Someone doing work on Sunday. Er det Palmesøndag? Is it Palm Sunday? I don't think that's what it is in English. Maybe I find it out here. There you go. Okay. It's getting slightly darker now. I'll be lighting the fire quite soon, I guess. Enjoying peace and quiet, except for the guy doing some kind of work on Palmesøndag. Palms Sunday. Again, I'm not sure what it is in English. So a late supper is chili con carne and some naan bread. And I will enjoy I'll enjoy that meal and go to bed afterwards. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. Had a really decent sleep last night. It got cold and all the mosquitoes were obviously gone by then. This is a great site. If you're new to this channel, this is Norway, close to the Oslo fjord, close to Tønsberg. This is there's a trail down there, and yesterday I heard people hike. This is up on a hill and a plateau, and behind me the hill top is, so I think it's called like a junction, I'm not sure, but anyways, it's a nice flat plateau. I'm gonna leave the fire pit like this. I'm not gonna clean it. It's not about being irresponsible or selfish, but I'm gonna reuse this site one more time, and then I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna bring my son next fall to this place, so he can also enjoy this. And it's not too far of a walk, but still people, even these days, there are more people in the woods. They don't go out they don't go off the trails. That suits me fine, because I kind of like the idea of me camping privately. So if you have any questions? No? Here comes the sun. Her kommer sola. You know, the fun part is the setup. The set down is not the fun part. Set down. I'm Norwegian. There's cell reception. Hello? Hello? Hvor lenge koronaviruset var det? Har du fått hekseskudd?